M0FXP Digital Ham Radio Diary. Welcome. So let's show you how to have an ALLSTAR node completely controlled by your Windows PC using Supermon and IAX RPT. To get your ALLSTAR node number or add another number, go to allstarlink.org, click Portal and go to Node Settings, and then here you get choices: a new number, extend a number, or delete a number. So I've got 4 numbers. So let's say we want to continue and we want to get a new number. You'll click Request here and then select server, which is you, and then select server for a new node. If the server selection is blank, go to the server page and add one. So there you are, and then click submit, and that's it, and you'll get a new number. To control our ALLSTAR node, we're going to use Supermon, so we're going to show you how to configure this. Down and click, keep going, this one here. So just there you go, click it there, run it, and then extract it somewhere where you're going to find it, or straight to a USB stick if you want. Once you've got it stored somewhere, that image, then I would get Berliner Etcher is what I use. You can use Disk Imager if that's what you use. So when you select Flash from File, so you'll select the file where you've stored the image, select the target, that'll be the SD card that you've got in an adapter in your computer, just a micro SD card, and then Flash. And then so get that SD card and put that into your Raspberry Pi 3B. It will work on other ones, but that's the one I use. Plug that into your network, get your Ethernet cable, plug it into your router, and then do a scan, like a Wi-Fi scan, and find the IP address of it. And it's normally called, if I try and find my one now, if I just go to my router, like so. Oh, typical, we're not going to find it now. 92. Right, there's my router there. Right, taking ages, of course. IP scanner's doing a scan as well. Now, on my router, it always comes up as Alarm Pi. Can't see it on IP scanner. But in my router, there it is there, Alarm Pi. And so that is the IP address. So you're looking for the word Alarm Pi, Alarm Pi. Okay. So once you've got that, and then you'll be able to go to the next process. Now we're going to put in the WinSCP settings. Providing you've done the image correctly, you will find that appear in your network search. The IP address on my one is here. I've put that in here. The port number is 22, or the 3 twos. The username is still going to be root, but the password will be the new password you earlier created. So we just put that in, and then we'll log in. Here we are at these files here. Double click here, go to, we're looking for etc. So we'll double click here, then we'll go to etc. Then go to asterisk, and then you're looking for rpt-conf. Click that. Then go to the bottom, right to the bottom. Got a slider here. and you're looking for this section. Now I've already done mine, so what you need to do is basically copy this, but using your own node number that you've got in your ALLSTAR or created in ALLSTAR. So, and see, so the top line is the node number, and type that exactly the same, but your node number. The middle line, but instead of this section here that says radio at, see this 2.222.170, you've got to put in your public IP address, you know, for your own home, for your router, and then you can see the line underneath. Now at the top here, you would put in your local IP address of the, you know, your Raspberry Pi is showing up in your network, so you will have a different address here. So mine is it's actually at the moment it's actually 6, because I haven't set the static yet, so it changes. So it's actually 6. Okay, so and then when you've done that, hit save here at the top. Yeah, I will also add that at the bottom here, your port number is important. See, it says 82 here, so make sure you get that in there. And just notice that you have got a colon in there as well, a colon. You have to get it exactly the same. So you can just hit the X here to close that for now, because that's done. Make sure you have saved. So then look for manager.conf, which is this one here. So once you're in manager.conf, go down, see down here it says admin, and then you've got secret, and you can create, I've just put Raspberry for now, but just create your own password here that you're going to remember in Raspberry, and then click save here as well, and then you can close that. Then hit double click local. No, that's not correct, so we'll go back, hit the top one again, hit the yellow box above local, and you're looking for HTTP, let's find it, HTTPD. So see it here, you can get quite lost in these menus. You've just got to click up and down a little bit. HTTPD, double click that. Then select conf, and then select httpd.conf, double click that, and then you get this window. Then scroll down and you find this bit that says listen 80. So just here, and then what you do, you add a line here, so you put listen space. I've put 82. I think you can change, you know, you can choose the port that you want to use if you've got multiple nodes. So get that one in there and click save here. Remember, you always save it here, save. Close that window. Now we're looking for SRV again. I think we click here for that at the top. So you've got extra, then above you've got this yellow file. Double click that. Trying to find it. Give me a second to find it for you. So what I did was I just clicked the arrow up here, and then I went, if I got lost, I just go to root, double click root again, then I click this file where you started at the beginning, because you can get a bit lost in this, and then I'm looking for SRV, which is here, look, SRV. So be persistent, don't close the window, just keep trying with these files here and this arrow, and eventually you'll find the thing. So it's SRV you want. Then go to HTTP and then double click Supermon. Then AllMon INI, that one there. Then here at the top, just add your node number here, and then your password. See, it says password here. Add the same password here. Okay, then remember to save it, and then you can close that. And now you can reboot PuTTY. So now just go back to PuTTY, log back into PuTTY, and then you're going to go with your same username and password as before. Then go to number 9, select run. So once you've logged back into PuTTY, you need to add a password again. So what you do is go here and put in so it comes up automatically with the hash here, then space cd space srv http / Supermon, then it'll go with a new line, then it's rm space dot http sswd. Now the mistake I keep doing is putting in an r and then I get an error. So once you've typed that section there on line number 2, let's call it, then hit put in the word y and hit, so you hit enter here, then put y, then enter. Now ignore these lines, they were mistakes, this line here and this line here. The correct line is http sswd space small c capital B space http sswd space admin. Once you do that, then it will allow you to type your password. Now when you type the new password, you can't see it, so just type it, hit enter, and then it will say, you know, retype it, hit enter, and then if it all works well, it will say adding password for user admin, and then you can now type exit, XIT, hit enter, and that will take you back to the the start menu. So now you can just go down to reboot and then click run, reboot. So now we can put in the IP address that we've got for our server. So I can see my Raspberry Pi flashing away at the moment. And if you've got it right, you will have this. This is a test come up. It's not, you don't see much, it's quite disappointing, big white page. But basically it says here, if you see this web server is working. So we got the web server. So now if we put a slash in front of it and put Supermon, PERMON, and hit enter, we go to the page here, which is quite refreshing. There's my node number. So there's all the information here, lots you can look at. Anyway, so we want to log in now. So let's see if I can remember my login passwords. So we'll hit, it's quite small, but at the top here on the left, it goes yellow when you go over it, when you hover over it. Click login. Now I've just got to remember my password. Now I used a temporary one, didn't I? So it's either root at the, no, actually it's admin at the top, ADMIN. And then I think I used Raspberry, didn't I? RASPBERRY. Let's get rid of that. Log in. Did we log in? It's saying we'd log in. So, well, that's it. We're logged in. Can we see anything here? There you go. Hit my number, and look, we can actually connect to things now. But the thing is, I've only got the Raspberry Pi connected at the moment, so it's not going to do much. Because the idea, I'm getting this ready for when I make a G7 RPG node. But this is a big step in the right direction, and lots of stuff here to look at. And let's click here, bubble map. M0FXB, welcome to my channel. So we've been playing around with this IAX RPT. So we've not really done it before. I've got a DV Switch app that does what I'm doing now, but I thought I'd do this IAX RPT. I'll put the links in the description for downloading what you need. But first of all, I'm going to show you the WinSCP settings. So let's just go here, and this might just be a little bit complicated because even I am learning. So we'll open up WinSCP, which is basically talking to the SD card in my ALLSTAR node, and we'll double click. We've already got the username password in, which is root and then something else. Now the files you need to change are IAXconf. Don't look at the ones with dates and stuff. Look at the one here, the IAXconf. Double click that. Now, you'll have to look at mine and just get a feel for what I've done. So, as we scroll down here, I'll show you the ones that I've changed. So I'm going down. Now, you might have to copy and paste. I'll put them in the description, the ones I think you need to copy and paste. So, ignoring a lot of it. And then here we are. We get to this section here. IAXRPT example. Now, let's keep going because I actually used that section for... my DV switch. So we'll keep going down until we get to, we'll see it eventually, IAX repeater. So this is the section that I put in, okay? And we're just using a random password. So copy and paste this, and I will put it in the description, yeah, of this video. And then all you do is set your own password, and just, that's what I've done there. So now we're going to go into the extensions file. So we'll close this down. I'm going to go down here to extensions, conf. There it is there, extensions. Double click that. And then I'm going to show you what I've done here as well. IAXR. Now this is the section here. So all I've done is, again, I'll copy and paste the extension section into the description. All I've done is copy and paste this. I haven't actually changed anything, but I have made sure that this section here that says radio-IAXRPT has got my node number in. Look here. See, extension equals my node number. There's a line and an X. And again, I'll copy and paste this section and this section for you. But obviously, you need to change the node numbers. And in this long section here that says phone IAXRPT, again, your node number. The other thing you need is the IP address of your node number, which you can look up using an IP search, or with me, I could hear it calling it out. Now, scrolling down, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I changed, and I have got this section at the end now, but the thing is I've deleted it, so no, don't ignore that. So just do the bits I just talked about. Close this down, and like I said, I'm just going to scroll through carefully again. You can pause and copy things if you want. I've got my Echo Link settings in here somewhere as well. So this is the extensions conf. There you go. Pause it where you like. And I'm going to go back into, close that one down, and go back to IAXconf. And again, general, I haven't touched that. Radio proxy, I didn't use that. I'm still going down. Now, IX client, this is the section I use to get my DV switch working. So if it helps you, copy away. But obviously, you need a different password. But otherwise, this is the section. And look, if you look at the section beneath, that section as well. That's what I use to get DV switch working. And on mine, DV switch works, and so does IAXRPT, which is the Windows version of DV switch. Then going down through, I don't really think there's anything else that you need to have. See, there's another section here at the bottom. I don't think I used it, so that could be a duplication, but I'm not going to change it because it's working. So let's close that down. Let's go back to where we were. So why even use this? Well, watch this. So this is Supermon connected to my ALLSTAR node, which is on this IP address 192.168.0.110, and I've registered an ALLSTAR number with allstarlink.org. Straightforward. I've got a video showing you how to do that. It's very straightforward. Just go to their site and they'll give you a number free of charge. And this number here is just the number that is used to test audio, and I'm connecting via Supermon. So if I click connect,
node 40894 connected to node 539013.
so that's an audio test. So let's just do it. Let's go transmit here at the bottom. M0FXB test, M0FXB test. You can see it goes to TX on Supermon and here. M0FXB test, M0FXB test. So you can see that works. I haven't really got the best optimized settings, but that worked. Now let's disconnect and let's see if we can call someone on Hublet. They'll probably say my audio is very low, so we'll disconnect. Okay, and then I haven't worked out how to connect using IAX RPT yet, because when I dial numbers here, it doesn't seem to work. So I am going to make a video following this video, but right now let's just do what we know does work. So we'll go 41522 in Supermon. You do need to log into Supermon, and the username is always admin really, and then your password to control connections. So we are 41522, and we'll hit connect, and that'll get us onto HubNet.
I'm using a Linko mobile to talk to it on low power, of course. I just like to use the mobile instead of the handheld for this sort of thing. Better audio reception.
There you go. Did you hear that? Now just...
Piece of kit. A little pricey, but it's...
So we'll just disconnect.
ALLSTAR.
Okay, and that's...
Node 415 connected to node 53901.
a bit noisy. So what I need to teach myself, because normally I would use DTMF, there must be a way of connecting. Now I will try now, and then I'll post this video just so you can all have a go what I'm doing. If I put 41522 and then TX, no, it's not going to do nothing. So I need, it is TXing my node, so I just need to know how to sort of, maybe we TX and go star 41522, turn it off. No, so I don't know how to do this. If someone show me how to use this system, IAX RPT, to actually connect to different nodes. But I think that's enough for now. I'm going to show you ALLSTAR link here. ALLSTAR link, like so. Where you get your ALLSTAR number. All sorts of help here. ALLSTAR node list. There you are. New user, node lists. Sign up, create yourself an account. And then the other link we used was you could put in HamVoip, VoIP. I'm still connected. That's my ALLSTAR node talking to the IAX RPT software. HamVoip, and then we'll put IAX RPT, and hopefully we'll find this. I'll put the link in the description. There it is there. This is the PDF, and the one all the information's here, how to link. So if we read down through, this is the part we have done. Log it in, yeah, you select duplex. Actually, that's what I didn't show you. I'm going to show you the settings now in my IAX RPT. Go down, we know how to do it. Now what we want to see is how do you connect to nodes. We got the caller ID, setting caller Android. Yeah, this is all the different links that you can use here, look, for putting in. And this is how you configure your phone, which is basically DV switch. Caller ID. It's not showing me how to change nodes using IAX RPT, and I'm going to ask my friend that. So settings on my section here. So options, we'll go to accounts. Now we clicked add account. So when you click add, and I'll use edit now, but when you click add, so we'll use edit, you have to select the account you've already got if you've already got one. Then you click edit. Now this is the same. So I've got my node number at the top as an account name, description IAX RPT. The IP address is my actual ALLSTAR node. Username IAX RPT, which ties in with the settings you put into the asterisk. Then the same password that you're using in asterisk. Duplex, that's what we got in that window. Then you click Save. These two boxes were already ticked. Then let's click Done. What else we got here? We've got Devices, where we've selected microphones, input sources, speakers. So I've just got the laptop at the moment. View. There's some tips there. Keyboard, yeah, keyboard shortcuts, and a load of help as well. Maybe the help would tell me, no, that's not very good help, is it? Like advertising. So there you go. Let's go back to where we were. We'll quickly connect back to HubNet.
Consistency, fewer dropouts, that sort of thing. And D-Star, I'm on 1 Charlie and 30 Charlie. I don't think I'm doing much else these days.
There you are, HubNet, good as usual. We can disconnect there. So 7.3, I'll call this a learning video about how to set up IAX RPT. 7.3, thanks for watching, all the best.